but hopefully I win this thing tomorrow. Easy fix. It looks like it has no damage. A nice truck here. I think this one will sell super cheap. It is a M5 competition, so these go dirt cheap. What? On the inside, it comes with all the radios and everything. E63. I did not expect to see this thing here. Anyone want a cheap S-Class? I bet this thing's gonna sell for like 300 bucks. This is a 1988 Toyota Land Cruiser, 10 out of 10 condition. What's going on, guys? My name is John Stacks, and in today's video, I'll be going to Copart over in Rhode Island to look at a Nissan GTR that I'm trying to buy. And while I'm there, I'm gonna show you guys a bunch of other cars and how much they sold for. But this GTR is a 2009 with front and rear end damage, and I think I could get it for around $27,000. However, my limit is up to $30,000 on this particular car, and that's only if everything checks out mechanically and with the suspension, because based on the photos, it looks like it's just body damage, which is good. Typically, I would get cars with way less damage, but this one looks like a good deal, and it's selling tomorrow. I'm super excited. If I do win the GTR, I'm gonna sell my S5. I also have 4 cars that I bought that I didn't reveal to you guys yet, including a $900 Impala, a $3,200 G37, a Honda Accord I bought a long time ago, made a video but haven't uploaded yet, and then of course my new daily. But every time I upload single car videos or flip car videos, nobody watches. So if you're gonna watch those car flip videos, let me know down below. Also, if you enjoy these Copart walkarounds, please leave a like down below so I would know and I would keep making them, because it does take a lot of time to record all the cars and research how much they sold for and everything. So I'd really appreciate a like if you do enjoy them and find them helpful. So with that being said, let's head right over to Copart, look at the GTR and see what else they have. So I just got here, Copart in Rhode Island, and I already like what I see. Massive building here. It looks like there's a STI or WRX in the parking lot, one of the employees. And then I also saw a Mark 6 GLI. So it looks like the workers are pretty cool here. Super excited to go in. I'll see you guys in the lot. So I got into the back of the lot, and there's cars as far as the eye could see. First one that caught my attention is this E300. Looks super clean, not a single scratch anywhere on the car, but the front has some pretty crazy suspension damage. The headlights coming off over there, the fender, but the rest of the car looks perfectly fine. Under the hood, no visible damage other than the headlight tabs broken. Pretty interesting. I wonder how an accident like this happened. Front bumper cover is destroyed, suspension, but everything else seems fine. Even the tire is holding air, which is surprising. Wonder what happened here. Looks like the air filter was soaked and just tossed into the corner. Weird. Maybe it fell off a truck or something. On the inside, the airbags didn't even deploy. It's perfectly fine. It does look like it maybe got dropped off a truck. Even in the back, this car is perfect other than this. Not sure what happened. Weird. What do you guys think happened with this car? Let me know down below. A Tacoma like this would definitely be a fun project. It looks like there's no frame damage. The panels were probably just damaged and insurance pulled them off. So you could customize it however you want, and pretty much no repairs. Anyone could pop in headlights, a fender, and a bumper cover. I mean, there is a little bit more rust than I would like, but still, I think this would be a fun, cheap project. Inside, no damage, just dirty. In the back are all the parts. It comes with the grille, the rotted out fenders, the bumper cover. Pretty cool project. I wouldn't mind working on something like this. Do a little off-road build. What about this? Somebody was rushing to get their kitchen cabinets either to the trash or to their new kitchen and lost their wheel, crashed, left their air conditioner in here. That's crazy. It just snapped off. So if you win this truck, I guess you get a free air conditioner and some kitchen cabinets. But then again, second glance, these kitchen cabinets look dated and beat up. So he's probably happy that he didn't have to go all the way to the dump to drop these off. Now this is my type of car, Bmw X6m. Looks like minor undercarriage damage here. Bumper covers cracked a little bit, nothing that can't be fixed. Fortunately, the headlights survived. It looks like it has that front camera system. And then the damage is here. some suspension damage, not too bad. Cracked fender, and then the doors are just chewed up. Wow, this isn't bad at all. Broken wheel, a couple doors, B-pillar might need some framework, a fender, and front suspension, and this thing's good to go. Oh, rear bumper cover is cracked as well. But other than that, yeah, this thing's gonna go expensive and probably to a different country. On the inside, beautiful red interior. Steering wheel airbag did not deploy. Dashboard is good. Just all the curtain airbags. Oh, and the windshield's cracked. But overall, I think this would be a fun project. I'm not really looking for an SUV, but this type of damage is ideal for sure. Down this road, nothing too special. E39, that's probably like a 528. 2 more Tacomas, a Versa. But that right there, this is definitely a GTO, probably a 68, I want to say. But if you're looking for a cheap GTO, this is the car for you. I'm not sure if anything on here is usable. Maybe the wheels. Both rear quarters are crushed. Trunk is damaged. Roof is caved in. It's rusted out. Even the steering wheel didn't survive. Look at it. It's completely bent up. Automatic shifter. I mean, at least the door's protecting the motor from the rain. What? Even the valve covers are dented. This is the true meaning of all over damage. Mechanical, roof, rust, everything here. I'm actually interested what this would sell for, but even more interesting, who would buy something like this? Acura Rl, I had one of these before. Definitely a nice car. This one probably has 300,000 miles though. This looks like a RC 350, I want to say. Yeah, it's definitely not a RCF. 36,000 miles on it. Crazy front end damage. But this is probably my favorite spec, blue with the red interior. I don't know what's going on today. No cars have airbags deployed. Steering wheel airbag is brand new, yet there's a crazy front end accident. What's going on here? Are airbags not working or something?
Let's go.
So this right here is the main reason I went to Copart today. This is a 2009 Nissan GTR with just 19,000 miles on the clock. Relatively minor front end damage, but it does need a lot of parts, including a hood, 2 headlights, fender, front bumper cover, and grille. At first I thought the other headlight was good, but upon further inspection all the tabs were broken, so I would end up replacing that. And then under the hood, the radiator support is cracked in multiple spots, so that would need to be replaced. So the front end, fortunately no frame damage that I could see, but the parts are crazy expensive. And then towards the rear, it would need a rear quarter panel, rear bumper cover, and a tail light. The quarter panel is pretty cheap, $850. Tail light is around $200. Bumper cover is around $800, and this is all for used parts. But in addition to that, I would need to pay for paint, and I would need to pay somebody to put the new quarter panel on. On the inside, no airbags deployed, nothing like that. It all checked out. Under the hood, mechanically, everything was perfect. The suspension was perfect as well, so just cosmetic damage. This car is run and drive verified. No check engine lights, nothing like that. All the fluid levels were good, but towards the end, some antifreeze did leak out. But I did run the car for like 5 or 10 minutes, and it didn't overheat. The temps were all good. So with all that being said, I was ready to bid $30,000 on this car. Unfortunately, it sold for $33,250 to a California buyer. It was way too much in my opinion, because it needed so many parts, I would spend too much on labor, and then auction fees, transportation. It made this car absolutely not worth it for 2009. I was kind of scared of potential transmission issues because this is a CBA, and they had glass transmissions that would break after you launch it like 10 times. So I'm going to keep looking out for a GTR. I'm trying to get a 13 and up. I would get any year as long as it has minor damage. 2017 and up are way too much. Wrecked ones sell for over 50 grand. So I would probably go for a 12 to 16. That would be realistic for me. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think this 2009 was worth it? Let me know down in the comments below. Super excited to bid on that tomorrow, but behind it is another super nice car, a newer STI. I wanted one of these so badly, but they go for so much money. This one seems like it has minor damage, so up front, nothing crazy. Little bump right here, headlights destroyed, bumper. These are cheap. I would probably replace the headlight. Hood survived, so literally no front damage. This is a joke. On the side, nothing crazy. And then in the back, a minor rear quarter hit. This isn't bad at all. A good frame guy could definitely save this quarter panel, not even replace it. And then you would need a rear bumper, tail light. This trunk could be pulled back and repaired as well. Wow, minimal parts required to fix this one. The muffler's completely gone. Insurance probably took it off during the appraisal. But yeah, that's not bad at all. All the wheels are good. Every other panel is good. No roof damage, and all the windows survived. Let's take a look inside. In here, very clean. Always like these interiors. Nice Recaro seats. Obviously manual transmission. The STIs don't come in auto. It does come with 2 sets of keys, which is very nice to see. Might as well check the mileage while I'm in here. I guess I'll start it up. Nice rumbly exhaust. 21,000 miles on this. Yeah, this is definitely selling for 15 plus. Okay, under here, looks to be bone stock. Super clean. Definitely what you want to see. A car that wasn't beat on. Nice rumble. Yeah, this is a clean car. I would definitely go for this. Can't really compare it to the GTR, but it is all-wheel drive. It would be good for New England. I wouldn't mind picking something like this up. Easy fix. Parts are readily available. Nice performance car. Another car I didn't expect to see here is this Cobra. It looks like it has no damage, but I'm going to take a closer look under the hood and on the inside. But walking around, there's no signs of any accidents. This might be a dealer car, not sure. Very clean. Too clean to be here. 128,000 miles on it. The interior definitely shows the age of the car, but it's not the worst thing. Oh, this is bad. Look at these paint drips. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it looks like somebody just poured paint on this bumper. Not what you want to see. And some condensation in the headlights. I mean, not too bad. This would just need some wet sanding. Under the hood, beautiful 4.6 liter 4-valve, shiny intake, but other than that, it's stock. Just the AutoZone battery and some stickers. You know he needs the stickers. But yeah, this thing's pretty clean. I don't know too much about the older Mustangs. Maybe somebody watching right now would want to bid on something like this. This thing is pretty much stock and with no damage. I think it's a dealer car. Has minor damage over here and then this horrible paint drip, but overall pretty cool. I'd never see these around, and it's definitely cool to see one at Copart. A nice truck here, a Silverado Z71, but it does have a lot of damage. So top of the hood, fender, that's easy, but the bumper is scratched up, side mirror is broken off, A-pillar is scratched, roof is scratched. Crazy damage. It looks like maybe he drove into a garage or something. I don't even know. On the side, I'm pretty sure the B pillar needs work. Look how the rear door comes out like an inch. And then these two doors would need to be replaced for sure. The side step is pushed in. There might be some frame damage here. The bed is completely destroyed. Other side as well, I could see it's dented in. Bed is done. All over damage. The taillight didn't survive. Look at this crazy gap. So entire new bed, everything's damaged here. This taillight survived. That's good to see. Suspension is good, but the overall body on this truck is done. Look, everything. Roof is completely destroyed. The B pillar here is probably damaged as well. Cab is damaged everywhere. I'd probably just take the truck off the frame and swap the body. But it's good that there's no suspension damage and probably no motor damage. I mean, I can't imagine why there would be. No undercarriage damage either. So yeah, it drove probably into like a shed or something. That's the only thing I could imagine. How do you guys think this happened? Let me know down below. And behind the truck is this C6 Corvette. This looks like a base model to me. It's got the tire stickers and everything. Smoked headlights. This one is actually water damaged, so we're not going to see any body damage. It is convertible as well. No suspension damage either. Is this a Z06 with these brakes? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know too much about C6s. I just started getting into Corvettes with the C7 because those look amazing. So I'm not sure if this is a base or a Z06. On the inside there's a cinder block seat. Half the console is taken apart. Maybe the guy took his bucket seats out or something, or they were removed to check how badly the water damaged the interior. Radio was missing. So yeah, this thing has definitely seen better days. Spoilers removed. Oh, it looks like it was wrapped black and somebody just gave up taking the wrap off. Exhaust is missing too. So this thing was definitely modified, and I guess the guy took all his parts back before surrendering the car. That's the only conclusion I could make. But overall, not too bad. Obviously from here I can't tell the extent of the water damage, but it's here. I would guess that the motor's locked up, hydro locked, but I don't know, like these headlights could be water damaged as well, or just very poorly smoked. Brakes look pretty clean, so it couldn't have been salt water, I guess, but I don't know. I would definitely like to buy a C6 one day, but not this one. Okay, under the hood, it looks like some stuff is taken apart. The engine covers, I don't see any rust or anything like that. No signs of water damage. Battery is disconnected. But these are the type of buys where you get super lucky. It just says water, flood damage, doesn't start. This one might start, I'm not sure. But a lot of times they don't even start the water damaged cars. And if the water was up to here and completely flooded the motor, that would be a loss. But a lot of times it's minimal water damage. Just the interior got some water in it, and you could get a very nice car for like 75% off. This might be the case, but I'm not looking at a Corvette right now, so I don't want to crank it or anything or spend too much time on it. But I think this one will sell super cheap. I'll let you guys know how much it sells for when it does sell. Do you guys see which car just caught my attention? I'm heading towards it right now. This thing. F90 M5, like the brand new one. Beautiful looking car. It looks like there's very minor damage. Look at this, just very minor undercarriage. The radiator looks slightly bent, missing bumper, but those intercoolers survived. A few hoses laying on the ground, but this is not bad at all. Tires flat and wheel is a little bit curved, but overall this looks like a pretty minor accident. Oh, rear wheel looks like it hit a curb, snapped the axle. Nothing too bad. And moving back here, no damage. It is a M5 competition. And on this side, no suspension damage, nothing. Just that minor front end damage, and the rear end So if I had to guess, this guy was doing donuts or something, or sliding in the rain, and he hit a curb, broke this axle and wheel, and then hit something low at the front. Yeah, he hit something ever so slightly with the front and totaled it. This would be a quick fix for somebody. I just realized on the windshield it says oil leak, which isn't too bad. If the car was immediately shut off, there's probably no damage. And because it says oil leak on the windshield, nobody here started it up, which is good as well. Being a risky car like that, somebody could get it super cheap if it does have a good motor, which is the most likely scenario. People are probably going to be scared to bid on it because of that oil leak on the windshield, and that's how you get a good deal. Inside, not my ideal interior, but it still looks pretty nice. I think this is saddle brown. Airbags did not deploy. Very cool seat belts with the M colors. Not sure if that's stock or not, but this thing is super clean. I would love owning one of these. The all digital gauge cluster. Yeah, this is clean. Obviously, I'm not going to even attempt to start it up. First of all, I can't afford an F90. Second, it has an oil leak. But we will take a look under the hood. Under the hood, everything looks like it survived. Oil leaked out through the oil cooler, so I don't think there's any mechanical damage. This is going to be a good buy for somebody, but these sell for so much money, it's ridiculous. So what do you guys think of this one? How much would you bid on it, and would you risk buying it with an oil leak without inspecting it? Let me know. What is going on here? Somehow the car landed on its own exhaust. How does this even happen? And to top it off, the door's closed with the seatbelt latch outside. What is going on? Crazy hit. This is a newer Camry Xse. Somebody commented that they wanted to see more of these on my channel, so here it is. This one is crazy damaged. Obliterated frame rail, antifreeze everywhere. The motor could be done if it was running. Fuse box destroyed. This thing might not even start up. Probably a parts car at this point with such crazy damage. Look at this. It might not even be worth fixing, but it does have plenty of good parts, including doors, that beautiful red interior, the wheels. Yeah, with front end hit like that and rear end hit like this Camry is definitely going for parts. Lots of good parts that could be sold off of it, money to be made. This thing is going to sell cheap for sure. The newer Camrys go for a lot of money, like a lot of money. I'll throw some examples up on the screen. I was going to take a look inside, but unfortunately it's locked. But I do like the red interiors they started doing in the new Toyotas. What do you guys think? So yeah, I was able to find one Camry, but unfortunately this is probably a parts car. Okay, this is cool. I always wanted to do a police car project. These Ford Explorers, when they're converted to police cars, I guess all the luxuries are taken out, and nobody really wants to deal with all that wiring mess for their computers and police lights. So these go dirt cheap. I'm gonna throw some examples of police cars up on the screen. So this one has what, hood damage, headlight, and that's pretty much it for the front. Windshield, this could just get popped back into place. Wiper needs replacement, and then on the side, no other damage. It does have 125,000 miles, which is up there, especially for a police car. It's definitely been abused. Moving towards the back, just minor dents and scratches on the door from all the prisoners. Back here, no other damage in the back, no suspension damage, just again prisoner damage. Let's take a look back here. Wow, interestingly enough, this is my first time in a police car, which is surprising. I've been alive for so long. Wow, it's completely separated from the other side and from the police officers. Hard seats. I guess they puke and urinate all over the rear, so it's easy to power wash out. Who would really buy this for personal use? This is more like a fun project just for laughs. So that's why it's gonna go super cheap. What? On the inside, it comes with all the radios and everything. I thought they're supposed to take them out. How is this even allowed? Keys in there. It looks like a bathroom light on the ceiling. What buttons do they have here? Standby, hands-free, air horn. No, I don't want to turn on the sirens or anything, and then I won't be able to turn them off and I'll look like a clown. Spotlight and everything. I kind of want to turn on the lights, but if I turn the siren on and I won't be able to turn it off, I'll look like a clown here. They're about to close. Well, airbag didn't deploy. Yeah, this is interesting to me. I've never seen a police car with all the equipment still inside for sale to public buyers. That's weird. Inside, oh, this one isn't separated from the police officer. Oh, I guess it looks like they keep guns here or something. I don't know. But this guy could just wrap his hands around the police officer or whatever. So I guess they only seat people in that enclosed one. Or this might be for dogs. I'm not even sure. This might be a canine unit. Let me know. I've never been in a police car. So yeah, I'm actually excited to see what this police car will sell for. If I had to guess, I would say $3,500, maybe even less. But when it does sell, just ask me. If this video was posted like a week ago, I'll respond to you how much it sold for. I haven't seen one of these since like 2010. A Hummer I don't know my Hummers. It's either a H2 or H3 with front end damage. Nothing too crazy. Motor might be damaged. Yeah, hood is probably going to be jammed. I don't want to have it stuck open position, so I'm not even going to touch it. But other than that front end hit, nothing else here. 148,000 miles. No damage in the back. These are kind of cool. Rarely see them. Back here, oh, I found some green tea. There are hundreds more cars here. I don't know which ones you guys want to see. I came here for the GTR. I'm just here showing you guys the rest of the cars. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll record those type of cars next time. Tesla's pretty cool. Mini Cooper, I don't know. Do you want to see Audis, Jeeps? Let me know. There's way too many cars to pick from, and I don't want to make these videos like 5 hours long. So let me know down below which type of cars you want to see. I found this Challenger to be a little bit weird. What do you guys think of this color combo? Green, like lime green, even the intake manifold, and then that baby blue. It's like a blue-green theme going on. Inside, even around those seats, look at that. Blue lines on the seats to go with the blue-green theme. Look at that, pinstripes or whatever that is. I guess that's it for the theme, but what do you guys think of that blue-green theme? I'm not a big fan. Speed Logics. Oh. Wow, this thing only has 29,000 miles though. So yeah, whoever buys this is probably gonna use it for the motor and then part it out. Another Charger. It looks like a V6. Don't really care about V6s too much, but I do care about V8s and E63s, but this one is done. Look at this damage. Hood is destroyed. I can't even take a look at that beautiful V8, but this is a E63 S Amg. One of my dream sedans for sure. One of the best looking cars in my opinion. I love the square taillights, but this one unfortunately is so badly damaged. I think it's going to be parted out. Beautiful wheels, white with the black roof, my ideal spec right there. No damage in the back, but unfortunately the important part is damaged, which is the motor and front end. Look at that S Amg E63. I would love owning one of these one day. That roaring V8, nothing like it. Since this one didn't sell yet, I want to throw a couple examples how much a lightly damaged E63 AMG would sell for with reasonable mileage. So I'll throw those up on the screen right now. Hold up. Why did I not see this on the website? Do you guys know what I'm heading towards? Wait for it. I did not expect to see this thing here. So cool. I know clean examples of these vans are like over 100 grand, but this is not a clean example. From the front, it might look clean, but I could already tell why it's here. Look at this. Completely burnt up interior. Nothing left in here. But I guess the body is where the value is. This looked like it was clean too. Oh, the engine caught on fire, I guess. Not someone smoking on the inside. The fire originated from back here. That's very unfortunate. These vans are so cool. I don't really know what they sell for. I'm gonna throw some examples up on the screen as well, how much these type of vans sell for. And then I'd like to know how much this one's gonna sell for, because the body itself is where the value is. They could swap any motor in there. Cool to see vans like this. I did not expect to see one today. I feel stupid for not knowing this, but does anybody know why there's a tow hitch in the front and rear? Let me know. This isn't a train. Maybe like a cargo carrier on the front? I don't know. Let me know if you know. Anyone want a cheap S-Class? I bet this thing's gonna sell for like 300 bucks. Failed air suspension, as you would expect. Minor front end damage. Needs a hood, bumper, headlight. Maybe something else. Side looks clean. Air suspension failed. I've never seen one of these cars with good air suspension. And then this side has just what, fender damage and a little bit of door damage. Interior is fairly clean, I gotta give them that. But yeah, my guess is this is gonna sell for 300 or less. Some damage up here. 151,000 miles on this one. I can't imagine it selling for any sort of money. I was shocked to see this here. This is a 1988 Toyota Land Cruiser. I think it's worth like 70 grand because this one's super clean, super rare, and these are highly desirable. It doesn't look like it has any damage. It might be a clean title being sold here, but all the body panels are good. There's no crazy gaps. I don't see any damage as far as why it would have been totaled. One of the cleanest examples I have seen. There's no rust. Tiny bit is starting to accumulate, but it looks like it has that rubberized undercoating to prevent any rust. Back is clean as well. Nice chrome bumper. Underneath, minimal rust, especially for a car this old. I wonder what it's doing here. It has to be a clean title. Only 135,000 miles on it. Interior is beautiful. This thing looks like it's 5 years old. I can't believe it's an 88. This must have been restored. Wow, I'm actually shocked. These leather seats are newer than the GTRs. For an 88, this thing is beautiful. I hope the camera could pick up how clean it is. Nice snorkel. I'm not sure if that's stock or not. Under here, super clean as well. Minimal rust. This was either restored or very, very well taken care of. Beautiful example of a Land Cruiser. Look at this. This is cleaner than some 3-year-old cars I know. Headliner is perfect. Not a single stain, nothing. Trunk is clean. And it smells like fresh new leather. This is a beautiful Land Cruiser. 10 out of 10 condition. It could literally pass as almost new.